After more than a decade of trying, improvements are coming to a piece of city-owned property on Cleveland's west side.
Yep, those improvements, officials say, will make that area look better, but also be better for the environment. News 5's Jordan Vandenberg live now with more on how projects like these are making Cleveland a better land. Jordan.
Well, this city-owned parking lot near the corner of West 168th Street and Albers Avenue services all the bars and restaurants right here in the heart of Kamm's Corner, but it's beginning to look like a boxer after title fight. It is cracked and cratered, it's falling apart in a lot of different places. Huge chunks of it have come up and have come undone, but all of this will be changing in due time. A parking lot is a parking lot is a parking lot. It's not something most people get excited about. But for people like Steve Ryan,
I'm glad I have a four-wheel drive when I come in here.
And Steve Lorenz,
we've been trying to find money for this for 10 or 12 years.
It is something to be excited about, and for good reason.
Well, this lot has had no improvements to it for about 18 years now. So the last time it was redone was 18 years ago, and it needs a lot of help.
That help is on the way. Construction will soon begin on a total renovation of the often used city-owned lot. Part of the plan includes building what are called bioswales.
It'll be right out here. It'll be 50 to 60 feet wide and about 20 to 25 feet deep.
Gravity funnels stormwater into them, and carefully picked plants and gravel act as natural filters before the water seeps into the soil. Stormwater collects gasoline and oil and ends up in the sewer system. But with the new parking lot, as many as 1 million gallons of stormwater will be collected each and every year.
1 million gallons is a lot of stormwater runoff, and we have had some flooding issues with some of the businesses down here, so obviously it's going to hopefully alleviate all of the flooding issues of backing up the sewers and so forth.
I think that's excellent. If the technology to be able to do that, first of all, is fascinating. And by God, I drink the water, so any oil and gas that's not in it, I'm all for.
The Northeast Ohio Regional Sewer District funded a majority of the project, about $275,000, because it helps reduce combined sewer overflows. But Lake Erie will not be the only beneficiary.
The potholes that are in the lot, people are getting hurt. They fall down out here because it's uneven and it's just in such poor condition. So that's a big part of it. Obviously, the other part of it, and we don't really have any trouble attracting people here, but if you want them to come back, you got to have a nice aesthetic for them.
It is just a parking lot, that's true. But Lorenz says after so long, it's so much more than that.
Well, it's just so important to us, and it's been such a long time coming.
And despite construction being underway perhaps as early as next week, a majority of the lot will still be accessible. Construction is expected to take about 9 weeks, which is close to 2 months. Reporting live on Cleveland's west side, Jordan Vandenberg, News 5.